CNN Breaking News.
We want to get you to Israel right now. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addressing this deal with Iran.
This agreement has made the world a much more dangerous place. I know that many share the concern of Israel, especially in the region. And there's a reason for this. For years, the international community has demanded that Iran cease all uranium enrichment. Now, for the first time, the international community has formally consented that Iran continue its enrichment of uranium. And this is in direct contravention of UN Security Council resolutions. Iran is taking only cosmetic steps, which it could reverse easily within a few weeks. And in return, sanctions that took years to put in place are going to be eased. Iran is going to receive billions of dollars worth in sanctions relief. So the pressures on Iran are being lifted, they're being eased. And with the lifting of this pressure, this first step could very well be the last step. Without continued pressure, what incentive does the Iranian regime have to take serious steps that actually dismantle its nuclear weapons capability? Why would it dismantle the centrifuges and the plutonium reactor? None of this is covered in the agreement. They're left intact. So Israel is not bound by this agreement. We cannot and will not allow a regime that calls for the destruction of Israel to obtain the means to achieve this goal. We will not allow Iran to have a nuclear weapons capability. Israel has many friends and allies, but when they're mistaken, it's my obligation to speak out clearly and openly and say so. It's my solemn responsibility to protect and defend the one and only Jewish state. מה שהושג אמש בז'נבה איננו הסכם היסטורי, זו טעות היסטורית. היום העולם הפך למקום מסוכן הרבה יותר, משום שהמשטר המסוכן ביותר בעולם עשה צעד משמעותי להשגת הנשק.
The comments from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, now relaying those in Hebrew, but we heard just a few moments ago his saying that this agreement has made the world a much more dangerous place. Of course, from the beginning of these talks, even from the conversation that the president had with the new president of Iran, Hassan Rouhani, back in the fall. Right. The Prime Minister has told the U.S. and the world that this regime, this country, cannot be trusted.